Hey guys, welcome back to another NASCAR Authentics video. This is a review of Wave 8. This is another wave where I was lucky enough to get them all in one go. And of course, there's 10 cars in this one. So to really make a wide shot, I have to hold the camera way above my head. But, but here in Wave 8, we have Kyle Busch's Atlanta win. We have Michael Annett's Xfinity Daytona win. We have Clint Bowyer's Dekalb car. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I would assume that's how you pronounce it. We have an exclusive to the Authentics waves. We have Kurt Busch's Gearwrench car. We have Ryan Blaney's Moneylion car. We have Brad Keselowski's Wurth car. We have Martin Truex Jr. SiriusXM car. We have Kyle Busch's Skittles Patriotic car, a clean version, not like last year's where it was a raced version. Basically, it's the same thing, but this is a clean version. And finally, we have Chase Elliott's NAPA brakes, both in standard and liquid color. So, anyway, without further ado, let's open these up. Okay, so here is everything in Wave 8, all unpackaged. So let's start off top left with the Kyle Busch Atlanta Win truck. And these two I actually have had in the Gold series for a while, but of course I do get every 164 Authentics, and plus now I get collector's cards with it, which is pretty cool. That's something that you don't get with 164 Gold series is collector cards. So that's cool. Anyway, here is the Kyle Busch Atlanta Win, the Ultimate Tailgating 200 winner from Hampton, Georgia. February 23rd, 2019, and there's all your stats and stuff. Picture of him doing a burnout, I think that's a burnout with checkered flag out the window. That's him celebrating and the truck in the background. So this is fairly clean. If you see my previous videos, this isn't as clean as the Las Vegas, though. There is some stuff here to point out, but we'll get to that in a minute. The paint scheme itself is a flat finish, which is nice. The main color here is black. You have red kind of spike, or it's a white surrounded by red, kind of coming up to the front tire here. Then you have this sort of design with the white going all the way down to the side skirt. A little bit of a white spike going over there. Kind of ends toward the bed of the truck here. You have this one red line going right across the middle of all of this mess with thin black line starting from the front tire, going through the number, through the rear tire, and kind of ending in this striped almost ending over there, almost toward the quarter panel. Then the rest here, you have this kind of red block right there, and then surrounding that is that white that we talked about, which this goes out to another spike toward the rear wheel there. And the back is all black and everything. The roof number is white with a gray and then a black and then a red outline again. And the side numbers, actually I think are the same thing, so I'm going to have to go over that. Sponsors, Cessna on the hood, Beechcraft over here, Blue, SiriusXM, Exalta, Safe to Clean, Toyota TRD, Mobile One, Lincoln Welders, Interstate Batteries, something, what is that? I can't tell what that is. The yellow thing down there. Anyway, up here you have Toyota something, Rowdy, and KBM, Kyle Busch Motorsports. Cessna on the back. On the bed of the truck, Toyota and Beechcraft, and of course trucks, nothing on the roof there. So next we have Michael Annett's Daytona Win. Here's a collector card for that, Michael Annett. NASCAR Racing Experience 300 champion from February 16th, 2019. It's a picture of Michael with the trophy, picture of his car on the track in the background. Here's your stats, and in the background a picture of him celebrating in victory lane. It is his first career win. So there you go. Here is the car. Again, this time it's a gloss finish, but the main color is black again. On here the splitter is red, and on the side you have this basically a blob. Starts as a blob and almost ends as a flame sort of thing over here. See, flame, 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 kind of going a little bit to the deck lid, not too much. The main part of the side is all red except for the side skirt. Side skirt is black. It has this little curve from the front tire to the to the A post there. That's pretty much it. Honestly, the rest of the car is just black. Roof number. Actually, I think all the numbers are white with black and then a red outline. Sponsors. You have the American Heart Association on the hood. Pilot, Life is Why. That's part of the American Association slogan, I think. Excuse me. Allstate Parts and Service. EFS, Brandt Professional Agriculture. Something in the middle. Exalta, Safety Clean. SEM, some other stuff. Maybe that was Freightliner, I think. PilotFlyingJ.com, Racing Electronics, Bosch and Mac Tools. Dekalb, American Heart Association. On the roof, PilotFlyingJ.com. And you have some little things over there. I'm blanking on the word, but I know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. Right, there's my finger. Right there. Little stickers or whatever, usually honoring people and stuff. Next, we have Clint Bowyer's Dekalb paint scheme. Here's a replica hood, which is not really a replica of the actual hood, because as you can see, these wings aren't really on the hood like they are in here, but that's fine. You have the Dekalb logo, Clint Bowyer, and number 14. Here's the car. Again, another one that's a flat black finish. That's the main color, of course. Splitter is in white. The sides, this is where the wing thing starts toward the front here before the wheel, and then the wing goes all the way back, stretching as far as the middle of the rear wheel. And you see a bunch of kind of holes in the middle of that wing. Don't really know how to describe that, but you can see all those black sort of holes that fits with the logo here. And you have this gray that I didn't even know was on the car. That might be an extension of the wing right there, but I can't tell. This almost looks like some sort of weird cage if you look at the design, but that wouldn't really fit with anything. So it just seems weird. I don't know how to describe that gray design right there. So it's strange, but it's there. Side numbers are white with black and yellow outline. Roof number is yellow with black and white outline. Sponsors, you have Dekalb on the hood. Dekalb, Rush Truck Centers, Haas, hashtag my farm, my yellow, my yield, my bad. One Cure, Cummins, Exalta, other stuff. Is that Colorado State University? I don't know. Looks like it. Mobile One here on the C post, a little bit of a chip. Ford Mobile One, Peak, Rush Truck Centers, Savvy. On the back, you have Mobile One, As Grow leads the way. That's actually the sponsor on the back, Asgrow. Dekalb, you have Dekalb, Asgrow. Okay, that's that other A that I couldn't figure out what it was. And Delta Pine, then hashtag my farm, my yield on the roof. So now onto the Kurt Busch Gearwrench car. This one comes with a magnet. See the Kurt Busch signature with the number 1. Gearwrench logos up top. Kind of top half is black, bottom half is orange, separated by that curvy white line. Here's the car. Another one where the main color is black. This one's back to the gloss. On this one, the front is orange. That orange kind of goes above the tire here, goes just barely below the windows, and then takes over most of the C post, B post, and A post, and goes pretty much all the way to Dekalb, and is outlined by a thin white line there. And the rest of the car is black. So all the numbers are white with the orange outline, more of a thicker outline than what we've been seeing. Sponsors, you have Gearwrench on the hood, Gearwrench, Quick Trip, is that what it is? Quick Trips, McDonald's, Credit One, Gearwrench, Freightliner. The B post on the back, you have Gearwrench, both their logo and their written logo. Nothing on Dekalb, and Gearwrench on the roof. So not a lot of sponsors on that one. Obviously, this is taking out the monster logos, but Still not a lot of sponsors with that team, unfortunately. And that is a NASCAR Authentics exclusive, by the way. I know I mentioned already, but in case you forgot. Anyway, here's Ryan Blaney's Moneylion car. Here is the magnet, the green 12. Most of it's green. It has, the green is in that same scallop sort of design that's on the actual car. Then the background is white. And this is a really cool car. I don't know if they made a gold series of this. They might have. I never got it if there was, but have it now. Here is the main color is white, and then you have the front being green going into that scallop, famous Penske scallops, but this time in green. You have the side skirt in green, and then the bottom of the quarter panel. And then the spoiler is also green. Very bottom of the back is also green, outlined by black. And really, that's about it. It's a standard Penske paint scheme. What can I say? All the numbers are green with black outlines. Sponsors on the hood, you have Moneylion and Pennzoil. Moneylion, Menards, Dex Imaging, Ford, PPG, Mazak, Freightliner. On the back, Moneylion. Download the app. Probably won't. And then nothing on the roof or deck lid. This one's kind of surprising that there's not a whole lot of sponsorship on it. So next, from one Penske car to the next, that's not a scallop paint scheme. We have the Brad Keselowski Wurth car. I am actually really loving this magnet right here. I don't know what to call this design. It looks very familiar, like from something from my childhood, almost like the fringe of like car mats, if you know what I mean. The mats with like the streets and everything on them. But anyway, you know, obviously this is a mainly black magnet. Then you have kind of this white over here, a little bit in the background over here, and then you have a thin red, which again just reminds, the edges of it remind me of like fringe of something. So here I would say it's kind of split, but I would say the main color here is white. The splitter is in black. And then the whole front of the car is pretty much white. And then it enters that fringe design going into red in the middle. The red actually starts a little bit more forward on the post, starts at the very edge of the A post and cuts all the way over to behind the B post. But the B post is in all black, which around the same time on the side of the car, the red enters the fringe going into the black. Then the whole back of the car is in black. Except for the spoiler, which is still in red, and the whole roof is also red as well. So sponsors, numbers. All numbers are white with the black outline. Now sponsors, you have Wurth and Pennzoil on the hood. Wurth, Snap-on, Discount Tire, Auto Trainer, SKF. I think I said Trainer by accident, I meant Trader. Ford, Pennzoil, PPG, Mazak, Safety Clean. On the back you have Wurth, deck lid, you have Alliance Truck Parts, and nothing on the roof. Next, we have Martin Truex Jr.'s SiriusXM car. He won with this car in Dover, maybe somewhere else, but at least Dover. This one has a magnet. Background of the black, you have the Martin Truex Jr. Signature, you have the number 19, SiriusXM. Have the blue and white designs here. This blue block down at the bottom. Another white one that kind of goes into a stripe. Same thing with the black. Then these little spike designs, the blue and the white. So I'm now onto the car. Another one with the main color of black. First and foremost, the whole roof is just blue. So there's that. Now onto the side. You have basically the same design that we saw on the magnet. You see this blue starts in front of this wheel. Then it goes into a thin sort of triangle, as I've said, almost like a spike, then kind of ends between the 1 and the 9. We have another one right below that ends a lot earlier, that's in white. Then we have another one that's a thin line, and then it curves and makes a very thin line, stops at that wheel. Another one below that. These are all separated by thin black lines as well. Have this blue one that starts in the same spot, goes through, ends at the Bass Pro Shops, and same thing with a white one underneath that. It does go a little bit above too as they get thinner, because you can see some open black space below those stripes on the quarter panel. The side numbers are white with is that just blue? guess that's just blue outline. Then the roof is black with the white and black outlines. Sponsors, you have SiriusXM on the hood, SiriusXM, Bass Pro Shops, Mac Tools, Lincoln Welders, Interstate Batteries, Freightliner, Sherwin-Williams, Siemens, Doosan, Mobile One. Here on the B post, Toyota, Auto Owners, Bass, Joe Gibbs Racing. On the back, you have SiriusXM. Dekalb and roof both have SiriusXM. So, next we move on to Kyle Busch's Patriotic Skittles. As I said, the clean version from this year, not the race version from last year. Here we have the red background here. We have the number 18. We have Skittles logo. Then as we go toward the bottom, you see the patriotic part of it. You have the blue with the stars. And you have kind of the stripes of the flag moving toward the middle there. Now we move on to the color. The main color here is still red. On the hood, you have the rainbow design. This is, I guess, Skittles America Mix is the official brand of this one. And you see all the Skittles are red, white, and blue. Some of them look a little bit darker blue, but I think that's just the way it was printed. And then you see in the middle of that rainbow, you have the blue with the stars on it, and then that takes over the entire roof as well as all the C posts kind of ending at this rainbow logo down here, and kind, you can kind of see it's in the middle of that, and then also ends at the very top, the A post right there. And I don't have to mention this because I just did. Skittles right there with the orange Skittle as the top of the eye. On the side, you have, it kind of starts at the grill here. You have the flag design going all wavy and stuff, going through the tire, then going down toward the side skirt, going up a little bit, and all the way to the back. And kind of overlapping a little bit. They go about to where that crease is in the middle of the car in the back. And all the numbers are white with black outline. Sponsors, you have America Mix Skittles on the hood. Skittles, Rheem, Interstate Batteries, Cessna, Mac Tools, Doosan, Mobile One, Freightliner, Siemens, Lincoln Welders, Sherwin-Williams, I forget what that thing is, Stanley on the C post. B post, we have Toyota, Pedigree, is that Milky Way? Some other stuff. Joe Gibbs Racing. If I remember it, with Kyle Busch cars is a little bit different on the B post over here. Yeah, there's Twix on this one. But the rest of them I can't really make out. At the time, he had the 3 wins. He had, was it Phoenix, Bristol, and Pocono. See the 3 win stickers on either side. On the back, you have Skittles. On the deck lid, you have Skittles, and you have just America Mix. America on the roof. So next, I'm really going to go over the paint scheme itself once because this is the same car, but we have the Chase Elliott NAPA brakes. First, we'll go over the standard with the hood. Let's actually move that out of the way because, it's the same hood. Don't need to review it twice. But this one comes with a hood, and it is background black. NAPA brakes, Chase Elliott, number 9. The bottom is in the yellow, then you have this thin black stripe, and then you kind of have another white and then yellow stripe that thin out and create that spike effect. But here's the standard finish of it. The main color I would say is black on this one. Bottom of the splitter is black, but the very top is yellow, and that yellow goes all the way. The yellow, first of all, goes all the way around the side skirt and the bottom of the quarter panel all the way to the back, where it overlaps just the tiniest bit right there. And from there, most of the side is in yellow, has this diagonal push to the left of the number 9, and then here you have it going through the front tire all the way up to the A post. Have kind of the same design that we saw on the hood with those outlines. You have on each side, you have the white and the black stripes with the yellow on the very, very outside. Of course, here it's a little bit thinner than over here. And then the whole A post is in yellow. Actually, this black line goes all the way up the A post. Then you see that outline again with the yellow, white, and black. Kind of in the middle there, right next to the name. And then everything else is black. The whole roof is yellow as well. All of the numbers here are black with white and then black again outline. Sponsors, you have NAPA, NAPA Brakes, Adaptive One, Hooters, Mountain Dew, Valvoline, Kelly Blue Book, Exalta, Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tool, Siemens. On the back, you have NAPA Auto Care and Valvoline. Dekalb, you have NAPA Auto Parts, and on the roof, NAPA Know-How. So next, and finally, I'm not going to go over the whole thing again, but this is the liquid color version of the NAPA Brakes car. Anything that's black, except for the numbers stay, they're standard, but anything else that's black on the car, that's part of the actual paint scheme, has this nice liquid color shimmer to it. That's what happens on, actually this is more of a gloss. I was going to say this is what happens on black cars, but this is more of a gloss finish. Let's see, is this one, because this was another black. This is also kind of a gloss finish. So these two do have the same kind of effect. And I always really liked this one because you can't really tell from afar, but then you look at it and it just looks really cool. So that's the Jimmie Johnson one from Wave 5 or something. And here's the Chase Elliott one from Wave 8. Not as much black on it as the Jimmie Johnson, but still a good amount. All over the hood, all over the back of the car, you see that shimmer in the light, which is very cool. But anyway, that is pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't know when Wave 9's coming around here. I know I've seen pictures and videos of people getting Wave 9, but I just found Wave 8. And I go to 2 Walmarts. One in my hometown is where I found this, and then another one by where I go to school. Because the one where I go to school has 187s, where the one in my hometown doesn't, just because they don't have the space. So that's why I still go there sometimes when I'm on break, like now. But point is, for the 164s, the one by my school hasn't even found Wave 7 yet. So yeah, it might be a while for that. But I will check my hometown one even when I do go back to college for Wave 9, because I feel like they're gonna have it a lot sooner. But anyway, that is pretty much it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.